Don't blame game devs. Look at Wall Street. For a long time, I think a lot of us assumed that when a game turned out bad or unfinished or packed with microtransactions, it was because of bad developers. But the more you look into how the industry actually works now, the more you realize that most of these decisions aren't really being made by the people who care about games the way that we do. They're being made by Wall Street. Over the last 10 years or so, gaming has become a huge target for private equity firms, investment funds, and massive financial institutions that see gaming studios the same way that they see oil-based companies, as something you buy, profit, and sell later. In 2025 alone, gaming mergers and acquisitions hit something like $161 billion. And one of the biggest deals was a $55 billion buyout of EA by a Saudi government fund, which, if it goes through, would give them control of most of the company. Even before that, private equity was already putting billions into gaming every single year, and that's been building for a long time. So when people ask why everything feels more expensive and more rushed, more focused on selling you stuff instead of just being fun, this is a big part of that answer. Because when a studio is owned by investors whose main goal is to keep profits growing every single quarter, then suddenly everything becomes executives hitting those goals. And the thing that really gets me is that these executives making these calls don't usually play the games, they don't care about the communities, they don't really know what makes gaming special. So when a game is broken at launch, or you're forced to click through 3 different pop-up screens selling you skins with FOMO timers, remember the actual devs probably hate it too. That's what happens when Wall Street runs an industry. But I don't think it has to be like this. I think gaming works best when it's shaped by people who actually love it, who cares about players, and who wants to make something meaningful. But that only happens if we stop treating this stuff like something we have no control over and start organizing, speaking up, and backing each other up as a community. Because if we don't, investors are going to keep deciding what gaming looks like for us. But if we do, we can start deciding for ourselves what the future of the gaming industry looks like.